Hey everyone, if you're joining me, welcome in. I did start a little bit earlier. Just thought I would work on some diamond painting. The right way up. Where'd it go? Welcome in. Say hello so I know who's here. I really need to find some different wax, I think. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Hey Maggie, how are you? How are your birds? I like watching your little nature walk videos in your yard. Hey Tracy. Oh, I get you. I get you. Everybody needs to eat. Thanks for stopping by. I cannot get any of this wax, you guys. Oh, get in there. The birds are hungry. We went to Lowe's today. I had to try to finish my journal, which I just posted probably close to 30 minutes ago. But I needed some needle nose pliers, so we ran to Lowe's and we got some bird seed. The birds will be happy. We have a cat now, so she might enjoy watching from the window. Oh, let's see here. I was watching Joan's Junk Journals the other night, and she was doing diamond painting. So I pulled mine out and worked a little bit on it. And I thought, well, I'll work on it some more today. Before I get into the Woodland Steampunk Spring, I think I finally got the name right. And what else? Oh, Junk Journal Madness. Y'all are gonna like that theme as well. If you like nature, you will love it. And anyways, my brain just needed a break today from all the things. So I've been trying to play catch up. I feel like I got a piece of wax right there. Trying not to be sad. I did think about my brother this morning, and I cried, and then I stopped. Miss him. Yeah, I need to get some different wax. Not sure how to get this into the little holder here very well. Hey Gwen, how are you? Oh, you certainly can, Maggie. You can certainly just tune out. Put some tunes on. Um, or even if you're listening to your birds. I got this one since this was my first. Hobby Lobby often has these over in the clearance section. So I grabbed one and thought, well, I'll try it. See how it is without spending too much. This might be like a fun thing if you're going to be crafty on a little trip, something to do. This is not a big one. I don't know if y'all watch Bailey J. She's a artist creator, and she has like journal covers and stickers and things that she makes. But she also has some of her art in the Diamond Art Club. Diamond painting, I think it's called Diamond Art Club. Anyways, so that's kind of neat, but those are big ones. Oh, you have a list too? This is a cute one. There were a couple to pick from, and I thought, well, which one, if I ever have my craft room, would look cute hanging. So I thought this little jalopy, this little what is it, like a beetle, would be cute. This is a nice little break between stopping one journal and getting ready for the next. I've already filled my 2 iris containers for those projects with some things as I come across them. And really neat. I was going to do painting, but didn't know if I wanted to make a mess tonight. I had to get those new stencils, and I got something else I haven't shared. And so maybe next weekend. Easter's coming up too, so a little Easter break. We had an earthquake nearby last night. Hey, Teresa. So if you Google earthquakes in Texas on the 28th of March, I would say maybe close to 11 p.m. just west of us. There was a like 3 point something. I don't remember if I felt anything. Could have been moving around at the time and not felt it. But it's kind of weird. Yeah, 3.2, 3.5, somewhere at 3.7, something like that. Maggie, remind me what I said when I said we have to wait, or you're asking we have to wait on what? Yeah, I am so brain tired. Didn't quite get, the rest I was hoping to get during spring break with my brother's passing and funeral. So I still talk about a list, Tracy. I still have that whole list of things in my mind to do, but so yeah. Oh, that's right. When I do some jelly printing or paint printing, it's paint, but it's jelly printing. I was watching a YouTuber, and I'll have to go back and look at see what her name was, and she suggested something, so I ordered it, and it was free. Up until a certain point, and then it cost a couple dollars. So you hear the door opening. It's because my kids come into the restroom. You can come in. You can go. Yeah, go ahead. She said, "Are you sure?" Yeah. Go ahead. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, it'll be fun to try that. I got those stamp things from PM Artists and a couple stencils, and I was really confused ordering. I don't know if you guys have ever ordered from up there. But it said small and it had like I guess medium and large or whatever of the stencil. Look, there's some wax. But they were like small, like small. Hi, April, or Mama Juju. I am looking forward to using that. I gotta figure out where I put it though. so bad lately. I'm not normally like that, you guys. I've got to get my brain. I've got state testing coming up, so that's probably part of the stress right now. I feel like these are all upside down. Can't wait for the testing to be over. My kids want to do art. They want to have an art class, so I told them afterwards we'd do some art. Oh, she's live as well. I wouldn't pay attention to anything a while ago. Guess I could have checked. That looks like chewed up lip gloss. We went and drove by a house today. It was nice looking, but oh, gotta pay some bills first. Okay, we'll just jab it in there. Anybody got any tips? Just jab it in there. Probably did all that to put one on there. I don't have any more. There they are. There. Will be the case when it. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, well, you know, Maggie, I've got to have something to look forward to as well. And I was showing them Zentangles the other day. I showed them my Zentangle picture that I took of my stuff, and they enjoyed that. And then at the end of the day, when we have like dismissal, I try to put something on where they're calm and can hear their name. And I don't know if you guys know that artist. It's Hue Art, HU, and then the word art. You know, his are like all sped up, but he does like watercolors and Zentangles together. It's really cool. And so they've been mesmerized with that. And when I did that one the other day with circles, I was actually inspired by a student. He brought a picture that he had made using some circles. And I was like, that inspired me. So then I did that one and I showed him a picture. He's like, oh, that's really cool. And I said, well, I got that idea from, you know, do the Zentangles in it from this other guy. So I showed him that video and he was like, oh, that's really, really cool. And hey, Alex is my bestie. She's up here. Thanks, Alex. When you make plans to hang out. I am teaching fourth graders. So they're 9, turning 10, mostly. Might be a few that turned 11 because of whatnot, but most are 9 going on 10 or 10 going on 11. And I've taught 5th grade before, and 5th grade after Christmas, you know, those hormones kick in and they're totally different kids. 4th graders pretty much can last. Oh, I just spilled some. Can last the whole year. But this year hasn't been the easiest for all of us, but we're making it. We're ready for state testing to be over. I wish they would do away with it because it doesn't do anything but stress everybody out. Okay, I feel like that's It's all the little I call them triangle rulers within this vicinity. So let's put those back in the bag. Hey, Gwen, this is my 28th year. I've probably mostly taught 4th grade. The school I'm at, I've taught, this is my 4th year in 4th. I taught 5 years in 5th. And before that, in North Carolina, I taught a year of 5th. And then I went down to 3rd, did self-contained 3rd grade. I think it was 3 years. And then 4th grade math and science for like 8 years. I've taught 1st grade math and science and social studies. That was fun. Did that for 5 years. All right, these letter J's are 413. I think this might be it. 413, A13. Yep. My very first job, I was a December graduate, so it's kind of challenging to find a job, but it was actually a private school that I had gone to for a couple years. And it was a middle school language arts. I'll never do that again. Oh, and I've also taught kindergarten a year in North Carolina. Never do that again. That takes a special person right there. Let me tell you. Praise to all kindergarten teachers. Trish is one. I don't think she's up here, but Trish was a kindergarten teacher. And Lord, after the first day, I called one of my college roommates and good friends and apologized for. There was a day when she was having to make paper plate tambourines and fill them with dried peas for her class that she was, I guess she was student teaching. And I called her a cut and paste major. And I called and apologized after that first day. I was exhausted. I said, I don't know how you do this, why you want to do it. This many 5-year-olds in a room. Oh my word. It takes a special person. It's like a nurse. Being a nurse takes be a special kind of heart to want to be in there with patients and patients' families. Oh, scoot over. Oh no, you went too far. And then your wax came out, Susan. Does everybody else talk to themselves in the third person? No. I quickly learned that is not my thing. And I'm not even certified in Texas for kindergarten. That was North Carolina, the equivalent. Texas, I'm 1-8. And I can teach self-contained. I can teach everything in between. You can teach middle school language arts, I guess, if I wanted to. I enjoy teaching math more. But an equivalent certificate and our license in North Carolina was K6. No. Oh, nope, 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 no. Wouldn't even want to sub kindergarten again. That's just so much energy. And I feel like, if they're adults who say they have ADHD, that's your job. That's what you need to do, because those kids will match. Oh, look, there's one of those triangle things. Remember? Okay. Those kids will match your energy. So, yeah. And of course, that was a brand new state for me. It was a long-term sub position too. So, and then it turned into the teacher decided not to come back, and she used all her days. How do you teach and have your channel too? Yeah. So I really went only craft on the weekend. And that's because this desk that I'm sitting at is right next to my bed. And I don't have a craft room. If I had a craft room, I probably would do it way more. But everything has to sit on top of my table. And so when I want to craft, I have to clean it off. And my husband has gotten really good at, like, on days when I feel like I have the energy, he'll go ahead and clear it for me. But it has to all, sit on the bed. So I only have so much time to craft, and I have to clean up. I guess that's the good part. I have to clean up after myself. I can't leave my projects just all laying willy-nilly all about on the desk. I gotta get them all done and up and put away and organized. And okay, just put some more up here. I can get those 3 to flip over. Yeah, first grade wasn't too bad, but we, like I said, we switched classes. I taught math, science, and social studies. So that was a first. But I enjoyed it though. The kids switched classes, and we shared a teacher assistant. And I let her stay next door and help with reading because that was can't read, then they can't do what I need them to do in math and science. So that was an interesting setup in that district. But these are bright colors. I'm enjoying this. Looks pretty. Hey, Joni. How are you? You hear a door close. That's my daughter leaving. Go ahead. You're fine. We have 2 bathrooms, but she prefers to use the one here. Well, Debbie, I feel like I'm running out of patience. Honestly, and those who still teach can attest to this. A lot of it is just all this testing anxiety. Because when I started 28 years ago, I mean, we had our regular stresses and trying to get a student to pass and do homework and whatnot. But I don't want you to say teach to the test, but that's exactly what you're having to do because they keep changing how the test is. What I don't like is, I know I've gotten on the soapbox before. So I have, 9, 10-year-olds, and this goes for 3rd graders. So you're talking 8-year-olds. They're having to type a response, like an extended response, like an essay, a couple paragraphs. They're having to type it, and they can't have any typing errors. And I'm like, I didn't take typing class till high school, I know keyboarding is slightly easier because you can backspace. You don't have to have, correction tape and all that stuff, but I don't feel like it's age appropriate. But anyways, let's not talk about work anymore. What are y'all working on at your craft tables? Like what's going on when you sit down? Like what are you grabbing first? What are you working on second? That's what I want to know. And let me know if you got those collabs coming up. Trying to finish up my video for tomorrow. I record it first thing on Sunday, usually around noon, before I do any talking. Sometimes when I talk a lot, my voice starts to get raspy. I don't know. It's probably just dust or whatever, but what do y'all have going on? Oh, yes, Gwen. And Gwen, I just mentioned you in my journal. I'm a journal. Junk. Yeah, well, Junk Journal Madness video. And I tagged you. Yours just turned out super nice. You and Trish did Ireland ones. Tammy did a Scottish one. Stacy and I did, and Tracy at Lottie's Magic Attic. We all did a Celtic one with a kit. If you like digitals, you can grab that, even if not using it right now. Oh, Joni said win something. Yeah, I like that Polly has those short little half month collabs. Those are fun because if you don't have a full month to commit, 15 days. That's not bad. Okay, come on, friends. Let's turn over. There we go. Fill it in. It's always the last three. They don't want to work properly. So about that. I don't know any techniques for doing this. I just from watching a few people during their lives. I am not a professional. Yeah, Joni. I also know how like I'm going to do this, and then you don't finish doing it. Like last year, I was participating in Suzanne Nonstop Paper Crafts, the Altered Index, and I got up to about week 20, and then I petered out. So let's see, I missed one. Debbie's working on vintage tags. Is that for a journal, Debbie? Let me pop those on the screen so we can see them. Yeah, there's Debbie's comment. There's Gwen's comment. There's Joni's. And Maggie says she'll finish her 100-day by December. Hey, Maggie, don't feel bad. The one I posted a couple days ago, that's the last I've worked on it. I think what I might need to do is just put it in there. Because most evenings I just watch YouTube, and I just need to put it in there with me and doodle or something, and then just have my video sharing my makes. I don't know. I kind of like the sped up version. It's not too bad. Okay. Oh, I guess I could take that off. I left it there. Oh, Debbie, you started a YouTube channel. Good. Hey, Bex. Yeah, I try to do 3 or 4 days, and I do just sit down and do them all at one time. I'm not like doing one and then recording. But I figured nobody would want to sit and watch me every single day make something. I wouldn't want to watch myself do that. I do like those little half composition books. Those are fun. There might be more doodling coming up, like Zentangles. That really is very relaxing on the brain just to doodle. Put some tunes on or a YouTube video. I'm trying to play catch up. I'm so far behind on everyone's videos. I did a swap with Penny on Penny's Crafty Creations, and I just realized that she tagged me in the video 8 days ago. So I watched that before I came up here and did a live. So that is how far off I am. Oh, Debbie, you should see my first video. I recorded in, I don't know what kind of screen size mode, so it's real small. But hey, we're here to support you. So everybody go subscribe to Debbie and subscribe to Gwen and subscribe to Maggie at My Scattered Brain, and Joni at Not So Fast, and Bex at Black Whisper Crafts, and Teresa at Teresa Conway Hayes, and Tracy was in here earlier. Lottie's Magic Studio. Is that right? No, Lottie's Magic Attic. Oh, I knew I was going to say that wrong. And Mama Juju. And I am not skilled like Joan the other night was making everybody Smurfettes. She called them, where you can collaborate. I'm not doing mine through YouTube. I'm doing it through StreamYard. That might be the difference. When I try to do YouTube, it wants to use my laptop camera, and y'all would be staring at my side of my face, I guess. And y'all don't want to look at my face. Better things to look at. Jazz hands. Jazz hands are more fun. So every once in a while, I say something funny on my channel, and my husband can't stop saying it. Like when I said, "What in the cotton candy is going on here?" on my full deck challenge video. So now that is what he says. What in the cotton candy is going on here? And there was a video last year, I think it was. I started with, well, well, well. Like, what's going on here, governor? But I started with, well, well, well. And so every once in a while, it comes in the house, well, well, well. So I have to watch the things I say. Debbie Recreation. So Debbie, I'll put you, I'll add you to the channel shout out coming up in a week or so. I got a list of channels. I will add you to my list. If you guys have a channel that's trying to grow like Debbie here, you know, send me those names. And I will be happy to add them to the channel shout out because I think what I need to do, I need to hit the notification bell. I think that's what I have not done because some people were sending me like, yeah, we're going to have this collab, or we're already in the middle of this collab. And I'm like, I have not seen any of that. And I am subbed to you, but I have not hit the notification bell, so it doesn't pop up. Because once I have, I can be at work, and here comes Mama Juju's video, or whoever, you know, someone's video has just popped up, or someone went live, or and so hit those notification bells, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, it's 5:30. I'm doing good. That's looking good. Get a little tired of doing yellow. Oh, let's finish up this little part down here. So Maggie, I like Maggie. She shares like I like crafting videos, but I also like, you know, when y'all share what's outside your window. And Maggie's got some birds that are hungry outside her window. And that's fun to watch. Those are relaxing just to watch the birds. And I was gonna say, so oh Maggie, how I know you like that the barn is torn down. We had that video the other day. And some of y'all were doing that walking thing. I did not know that was a thing until this week. So I think part of it too is I usually watch videos on my TV in the living room through, well, it's usually Xbox, but right now it's the Switch because the Xbox is broken. And I don't think I've hit the notification bell there as well. So it's at the end of the, here's one random one right there. It's at the end of the letter J's. Rogue J right there. Okay, let's, oh no, here's some over here. Maybe I should leave that for later because it's, look, there's one there. Yay! I know you're happy to have it down though. Well, you have a nice yard. You don't need to get out. If I had a yard like that, I'd hang out and craft all day watching the birds and the flowers. You need to get you one of those little like webcams and you know, like for outdoor, and put it by the bird feeder. Just let that play all day. Hey Janet, how are you? You guys, Janet, Sunflowers and Crafts. And I'm going to mention this in the news tomorrow, but she is doing, and Janet, correct me if I've got anything wrong in this. It's an ATC. You're creating one and mailing it to her, and these are going to be gifted to Lottie, who has not been well, from my understanding, and Janet is going to have a prize. Like, she's one of those is going to be a winner, and it's a $30 like PayPal or $30 Amazon prize, and that ends on May 10th. So make sure you check that out and submit your ATC card, which is playing card size. Did I pull that out far enough? Playing card. Yeah. Okay. So what else do we have here? What are these number ones with a red circle? I guess there are these A01s. A01 is kind of a yellow color. What is that? Maroon? Not those. Those are high numbers. This one. I don't know if you can hear this music. The weather gets warmer, and there's an area in our community back here, near our community, near our community, that loves playing the bass. And on Saturday nights, here we go. Friday nights, Saturday nights. Last night it started at midnight. We're getting an early start tonight. Oh, look, there's some wax. These will pick it up. Okay. Ooh, these look hard to see. Like, where's the flat? And where's the rounded part? Oh, let's see here. Well, I'm hoping to get back on the train here with my live at 5 with Susan, whether it's on a Saturday, a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I never know until that day. Sometimes minutes before. Because sometimes I have a plan and I just can't follow through with it. Don't get it done. That is a lost soul right here. Come here. Come here. I guess I can get the tweezers. I had it and then I dropped it. Oh, now it wants to stick to it. Okay. Twizzers? Let's do some twizzers. Okay, guys. There they are. Like, they're totally hanging out. Like, I'm right here. Okay. These are the best scissors. These reverse grip, guys. If you don't have these, grab you a pair. Put it on your wish list. I love those. They're easy on the hands. It is small, Janet. I will not lie. And this is probably not the best lighting. At my desk with my neck stooped over here. You can get an OttLite. I have one in the living room, an OTT OttLite. I don't know if you're familiar with OttLite. Joanne might have some right now while they're on clearance, selling all their stuff. But the one I have it's on a it's like a landing, and it's got a big magnifying glass in the middle of it, so it's great if you are, crocheting or reading, and you need magnifying glass. I use it for some small print stuff. I mean, my eyes are not terrible, but we're getting there. I've got bifocals, or those progressives. So this particular color though, with the glare from the light, it's a little much. But there's more wax right there. I hope you guys are having a great weekend though. I hope your weather is nice. We had storms Thursday. Was it Thursday? Thursday and Friday. And earthquake. Had an earthquake last night. Today was nice. I've only experienced one earthquake where I actually felt it. That was in North Carolina. We were getting ready to, school's getting ready to start in August, and we were actually at school getting ready to have like meet the teacher night. And the teacher across the hall and I had our doors open so we could just sit like at our desk and like yell at each other. And the blinds started shaking. I looked up and I looked at her, and then we ran to the door and stood in the doorway. That was something else. That was interesting. And that one was further away than this one. I really feel this one. So, I have a teacher friend that lives near it, and she felt it. So. Oh, I feel like that's upside down. I can't tell. I don't think that was right. I appreciate y'all coming by tonight. I'm not gonna hang out too much longer unless y'all want to chat. Anybody want to take a guess at what April's Junk Journal Madness theme is? I'm not gonna tell you if you're right or wrong, but you can guess. And who the guest collaborator is. Anybody want to take a guess there? Because I don't see her. Yes, Joni. Joni, and this is only the second time, well, technically the third time, because I did take it out the other day and I did just a little bit, but the first time I did it was on a live, roll it up, put it away. So that's been some months ago. Thank you, Maggie. Yeah, hi, you guys. That's the whole thing with my brother. I know was so unexpected. And I'm not gonna cry. We're all gonna miss him. But it's good to get back into the routine of getting up here with you guys because this is my therapy. I want to say it's cheaper than going to therapy, but really, is it? Every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need to go get that. Oh, let's go check clearance. I figure when I retire, though, I'll have everything and I won't need to go get anything. Okay, any more number ones in the vicinity? Nope. Nope. Still got that random triangle piece there. But I think I'll wait to do that one when I do those over there. Cheap and crafting. I always want to go by Goodwill. Sometimes I can snag some really good things. Then I have a friend that they run an auction house, and so I get those emails. And those are online bids. Then you have to go pick them up. I try to avoid those unless it's the Rolodexes, like the one I've been using. That's how I snag those Rolodexes. Yes, Joni, I know exactly what you're talking about because I would say about 20 years ago, I thought I should make candles. Ask me how many candles that we actually made. Yeah. So I still have all that stuff. I probably should let it go. Put it in the Elsa file and let it go. I'm gonna put this up for now. You can only stoop your head over for so long and look at these little things. I think it's turning out great. It's not as young as we used to be. I'm speaking for myself. I'm not putting anybody else in that category with me. I do need to get some different stuff though. Soap making. I wanted to do soap making so bad. Oh, and resin. Oh my gosh. I watched that lady. Is she in Australia or New Zealand? Is it Pour My Heart Out? Anyway, she makes some really cool stuff. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. And I'm like, why don't I just find someone who does that and buy something from them? Cross stitching. I used to do that when I was younger. In fact, before I even got married, when I was in college, I was doing cross stitching. Scrapbooking. I used to be Creative Memories consultant. I have a lot of creative memory stuff, but not as much as some people who started earlier than me. Or paper making. I haven't done paper making. One time I did paper making. It was at a school thing with students, and we went to like an ag center, and they were showing the kids like it was like recycle, like Earth Day stuff, I guess, how to make paper. But this just sits in this little box. That's all it does, and I see it from time to time. Yeah, blender in the screen. Now, if you had an old blender because you bought yourself a new one that you didn't really need anyways, but it was cuter, had more buttons, and you could use that blender, the old one, for paper baking. So as far as this is my first diamond painting ever, and it was on sale for $8.49, and it was at Hobby Lobby, and I thought, well, for that price, I'll try it. It was a picture that I liked. There were things up there they had I didn't care for. Like I wouldn't do it and then hang it. But also, I don't know if I would do a bunch of these because I'm like, what do you do with them when you're done with them? You just put them all over your wall. I don't know if I want to do that. So, screen printing. Yeah. I'd like to do t-shirts, but I don't know. Then you start to think, well, that's just more equipment. So I figure like my junk journaling, I can use all my scrapbooking stuff. So same tools, different projects. I'm bad about buying die cuts and don't use them. I should get up here and do a live and make die cuts just so I can make some die cuts. Oh, plenty of rabbit holes. Crocheting, knitting. I did it a few times. I crocheted a blanket for my husband. I crocheted the Baltimore Orioles logo for my father-in-law. I should host a die cut swap. Maybe this summer I can have time to sit and actually do it and get it dusted. Oh, felting, Maggie. Oh no. I had a friend whose mom did quilling with the paper, like rolling the paper into little spirals. Oh, Debbie is the diamond kit painting expert in the group right now. Oh my gosh. And then of course you have junk journaling, but then we start getting into all the art part of it, like jelly printing and mixed media stuff. I think those kind of go together. Janet K, I think I could probably um, make, like, if I went through my Facebook group this summer. I need to get through May um, before I take on any projects. Did you guys know? I already know what July's junk journal madness is. Oh, because my guest collaborator needed to record ahead of time, so they're already working on those videos for July. In order to do that, I had to find that out. And the problem, I do have a Facebook group. It's called Junk Journal Madness. And you can find my link tree. It's there, but it should just say Junk Journal Madness if you search on YouTube. I mean Facebook. Um, the problem when I'm working on a journal and then I do go ahead and record the theme video so my guest collaborator can start working on their videos, is I get that theme in my head and my brain switches to that theme, and then I'm like, I'm not finished with this one. I really need to go do my journals all up front and just space out my videos. And then, yes, for July, Gwen, my guest collaborator needed to record early, like she's already working on them. And so I already have that one in my head, plus the one for next month. And then mid-April, I need to get up with my May guest collaborator and get theirs. So, but our test, the kids take one here on the 8th, now the 9th of April, and then the 23rd, and then we're done. Then my brain can do a little bit of relax, but I know we have paperwork coming after that. So, but yeah, and I'm booked all the way to the end. Well, we just go February to November. So if anybody wants to hop on the list for 2026, every month is available. I had someone reach out. They wanted to really do it, but they are doing like a year-long project on YouTube, and their plate was kind of full. And I was like, I completely understand, but let me know. I do. I've already pulled my stuff for next month. I did both of those videos. I recorded them last week for each of the guest collaborators, and so April's guest has already started probably working on gathering their things, and July has already started. July's person is also a digital creator, and so they have a kit that would work as well with their theme that popped up, and a lot of good themes. Yep. And May, I don't know May's yet because we're going to get halfway through April before we venture into what do you have for May. I usually try to record it the beginning of the last week of the month so that the guest collaborator can get their videos. Oh, I can give you, I've already said it's, if you like nature, you'll like it. I've not done one like this. Similar themes, perhaps. being its nature, but it's different. So it's good. I've enjoyed having all these different themes. And that's part of the whole Junk Journal Madness idea, is to have all these different ideas. And I keep adding to that list of things that you can make. So, and Joni, it's an I have an open collab on Mondays, and you can hop in and out, do the ones you want, but it's MS for Mondays, and the first Monday of the month we make a master board, whatever theme you want, however you want to make it, give people ideas. People might be a little master boarded out after all the master board madness that was going on, and mayhem. There was master board madness and master board mayhem in March. And then the second Monday is MS for Mondays and mixed media. And then the third one is mask making. The fourth one is mysteries, which is just anything you want it to be. So I did paper flowers the other day. In fact, here's one of them. I just made some little paper flowers. But the March has 5 Mondays, and so this coming Monday is anything that starts with an M. So you can fill in the blank. So you can do metal, you can do mashup, which is something I think I plan to do, where you can either mash up different people's kits or mash up a kit with someone's idea. Thanks, Gwen. Yeah, and sometimes I watch y'all's videos, I'm like, oh, I need to add that. And I know sometimes we just call the same thing a different name, but markers. There you go, Maggie. MS for markers. There was miscellaneous. You could do MS for Mondays and miscellaneous stuff. If you have Maggie Holmes papers or die cuts, you could do MS for Maggie Holmes, or this Monday, yes, it's any craftiness that starts with an M. Yep. The only one that's not something that really starts with an M is the 4th. So it was last Monday. It was mysteries. So we just call it mysteries, and you have to tune in. And you can actually make it like a mystery, like Sherlock Holmes kind of thing, but it's just whatever, It's a mystery. You need to find out what I'm making. Come tune in. Hey, Emily, welcome in. So yeah, Joni, so any Monday, and I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I do have those dates. I've got the ones for April lined up. I got the little graphic made, but I'll wait till Tuesday to post that because Monday is still March. And y'all save your little tape things. I brought that from school when I ran out of tape, and that was good for. I was doing my little circles and my little here. I'll make sure to put it upside down for me, but right side up for you guys. My little Zentangle that I was doing. Well, that was so fun. Turn it that way. I'll get it right in a minute. There we go. That was just so relaxing. And so I may do that some more. I did one. Did I already do one here? I believe I did. That Dog Days of Summer was fun. Use your magazine stuff, washi tape, those punch circles. There we go. This was. Did I freehand these circles? I sure did. Did I? I don't remember. Anyways, those are pretty nice circles if I did. All those scraps I've used. Was all the green stuff from magazines. I don't know what that one's about. It's just purples and blues. Some more scraps. That was from a Christian planner. They had the coloring pieces. In the original planners, they finally decided to take those out, which was a bummer. That was fun. This is my 100-day project, if you are not aware. Wanted to use that bird, so I used all those black and white scraps. That's from those big sticker books. Emily sent me that in Happy Mail. So it was sitting here on my desk. I was like, oh, I'm going to use that. I'm going to pull out some pretty scraps. That looked really pretty behind there. And then, so the sticker book has stickers I would probably never use. I can't think of journal themes I would put them in. So that one, that thing has been sitting in that scrap bag for so long. It was so nice to get it out. And then there's a little undersea vibe going on there. But you know, I made that freebie last month. Was it last month? Yeah, maybe it was last month. And where's the? It was the one with the girl with the flowers. It was a Junk Journal Sketches video. Anyways, there she is right there in this book. I was like, oh, sorry, it's upside down for y'all. There we go. There she is. And it'd been a lot easier for me to use her from there than to sit there on Photoshop and have to edit the background because it didn't take it all out. But those okay, there we go. Those girls are all in there, most of them. I haven't noticed if they're all in there, but it was from a series, French book, Les Fleurs, that I found in public domain. The New York, was it the New York Public Library, public domain? So Janet, yes. So here's Janet's question. Well, okay, the first Monday of the month is Masterboards. Let me see if I have a graphic here. I thought I had it typed up, but I probably do. But Monday is, here it is. I see you. Come here. Okay. Monday is for Masterboards. Let me chart around so you can read it. Monday is for Masterboards. The second Monday is Mixed Media. The third is Mass Making. The fourth is Mysteries. So like I made paper flowers. I think Teresa does something that's actually like a mystery, like historical mystery. And then this Monday, since we have a fifth Monday, is whatever you want that starts with M. So if you're working on those miniatures, like Jovi, Creating with Jovi is working on that little dollhouse. You do mosaic, but like Maggie said, markers. That would be a good way to get in some of those marker challenges. If you like doing that, or coloring challenges. But you could do, oh, like I said, a mashup. Right now my brain is thinking like a mashup between two different like digital creators. I got my hands on, you can't see it. two digital creators, jazz hands. And you know, make like a pocket, or like Roxy has those reverse wallets where she made hers out of like book page, but you can make them out of digital. So I could use her idea, but say Raindrop Lilas digitals or something, or Stacy's, or you know, I've got a project coming up, so I could make something for that project with that digital, you know, and then someone's idea for a pocket or a tag or something. So a mashup of some sort. But if you have, like I said, if you have Maggie Holmes scrapbook stuff, die cuts, papers, you could just say M is for Mondays and Maggie Holmes. Or if you do Marguerite Miller, you could say M is for Mondays and Marguerite Miller. Maps. That was another one. You could do something with maps. But anything that starts with M. Magpies. just any craft that you want to get up and share. But it was, we started it in February because we were coming out of January where we were doing journal January, and your brain's kind of tired. Like, what do I do next? And so it kind of came from that, like getting our mojo back. Oh, molding. Yeah. Ooh, using materials. Y'all have some great ideas. But yeah, if you're not in a Facebook group or you need a Facebook group, I'm not like a digital creator, so I know some groups are like, don't share other things in here. It's just my stuff. I'm like, I want to see it all. We just don't sell in there. So, I mean, if you have a shop, you can share your shop, but we don't like, hey, I've got 5 envelopes for sale, or have a journal for sale, but you could put it in your coffee shop. You can put that up there for free. You don't have to, they don't charge you for listings. So like Etsy does. What else could you do? It starts with an M. Oh, you could pick a place like MS for Mexico. You got Cinco de Mayo coming up in May. You could do MS for March because you can do all your March stuff. The Mad Hatter. You got Easter coming up. I don't know if you want the Mad Hatter. If you're doing Alice in Wonderland, that would be fun. So anything that starts with an M. But it could be the word miscellaneous. M is for Mondays and miscellaneous items, or miscellany, I guess would be the word. It is every month, every Monday. Even if I miss a Monday because I'm out of town or something, it still goes on. And people have hopped in and out as they feel like they need their mojo back, because it's technically called M is for Mondays Mojo but the hashtag is just M is for Mondays because that's long enough. But yeah, you just hop in and out as you need to. And if you know you got to make a master board for a project, then that's a great time to share that video and like tackle 2 things at once. It was also a good opportunity to make me use mixed media on that second Monday, like get it out, use it. Because if I don't have something planned, then I don't use it. Maggie, you have such great ideas. Magazines. We should start a list in the Facebook group. Maggie's list of M things. But I do like the mystery one because then you can really just make anything. So if you want to make pockets or paper flowers or paper doll projects, well, you can mash up some of your collages that you're doing, like throw them in this video that you're going to make. Because some people will take the Beauty and the Bee and mash it up with someone's digitals, or with Sassy North Carolina Girl, the Paper Doll Project. So I post on YouTube, but you don't have to. You can put on Instagram, or you can put it on YouTube. Most people make a video and share it. Most of us share us making it. I record mine and then I speed it up and put music to it so that you don't have to listen to me talk all the time, even though all of you are here listening to me talk tonight. But you could even just make it a community post on your channel, or you can make it part of, like, if you have several things going on Monday, make it all part of one video, however you want to do it. But Teresa has made some. Teresa usually goes live with her videos. But you can, so if when you look at her channel, don't go under videos, go under lives, and you'll see it. Brittany at Blinger Creations has done some. I believe Emily has done some. I believe, who else has done? Maggie, I think maybe Maggie's done some. Trying to remember everything, you guys. You guys are great though. I appreciate y'all coming. I'm working on my hours. As of this morning, I needed 6. What did that mean? Just look it up here. And if you're a YouTuber and you don't have this app, it's called YouTube Studio. It's the app. So I'll share that with you. There's my let's get it right. There's my subscriber count as of right now. And if you hit the little earn button down there and you scroll down, it'll tell you like how many more hours you need to get to 4,000. So I need 704. But that really jumped up overnight, and it's days behind. So that's not like since yesterday. So I think the last post was the 24th. So it's almost like 5 to 6 days behind. Oh, Emily, that is it's called YouTube Studio. And it's all your analytics. So you can see all that on your, I'm sorry, I'm doing it backwards and upside down. You can see that on your computer, but you can also get that on your app. There's also one called TubeBuddy. Looks like that. And so that's right now. I've had 24 people watch my live video. But yeah, you scroll and you see that someone gave me a thumb down on my cotton candy colored card. Whatever. It's one person. There's one person out there that just doesn't like me. It's always one thumb down. I don't know who they are. Maybe it's just someone who can't see and they pushed the wrong one. Thank you, Maggie. That's what my husband does. He has his work computer, then his home computer. So when they're side by side. So while he's working, he's got his home computer running. You're right, Maggie. I'm living rent free in their brain. They gave me a thumb down. Someone on one of my and I deleted the comment because it just made me mad. I wasn't having a good day and I didn't want to read that. One of my 100-day videos, and they were like, well, that's not something I'd want to make. Okay, but you wanted to make a comment, so yeah, some people are just rude. I think some people, like, they don't have a job and so they just go around putting thumbs down on people's activity. They are just jealous, Janet. You were right. I mean, if there's something going on and I'm not interested in it, I'll just go on. Like, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I go find my thing and watch my thing, give it a thumbs up. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I got some more projects I gotta do. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Gwen. Thanks, Molly, Janet, and everyone else who stopped in earlier. I appreciate each and every one of you, Joni. But I just want to come up and do a live and see you guys. Well, can't see you, but you know what I mean. Chat with you. So thanks for joining me. And yeah, and don't forget to watch Junk Journal News tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time. All right, y'all have a great weekend. Thanks. Good night.